Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is The Global Legacy, and I am here today with my very first episode of the Advice Nobody Asked For series. In this series, I will be taking questions that nobody asked me and giving them the answers that nobody asked me for. So, let's get right on to our first question. Does he like me? ... question mark. I knew my crush since pre-K, and we're in middle school now, and we go to different schools, and I'm starting to have feelings for him. I was walking with my friend and saw my crush, and he was glancing at me, so I glanced at him, and then I turned around. So I was thinking about him the day before, and then I went to Facebook and saw my friend request from him, and I accepted this happened like 2 months from the time he was staring at me. So I updated my status and he copied the status I wrote and asked him why I copied my status, and he said that status like he didn't know what I was talking about. Oh wow. It's obvious that this guy's so in love with you. I mean, Melissa, dude, if he was staring at you one day, then he must love you. He must want to have sex with you, have babies. This guy obviously is more in love with you than I'm in love with Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, if you glanced at him one day and he glanced right back, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many times I've glanced at girls and immediately fallen right in love with them and then got married, moved to Mexico so we can go have babies, move back, leave them there, they kill themselves, and that's the end of it. So, I mean, right now, I feel like you have a soulmate with this guy. So, does he like me? Of course, he really does. Alright, next question. Thank you, Melissa. When can I dye my hair? Okay, I was just going to do just blonde on the top part of my hair, so I bleached it twice, right after each other. Now I'm going to do full blonde hair, so I'm going to have to do the same to the bottom half of my hair, so it's blondish brown. So I am going to have to get a box of blonde hair dye to correct it. But how long should I wait to use the hair dye after I bleach the bottom of my hair? Also, the bleach doesn't dry my hair out. It's soft and looks just normal, so there's no damage to it. Here's the deal. Felicity, or whatever your name is, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to dye your hair. I mean, in this current government that we live in, if you dye your hair, I'm gonna have to hire a hitman to come and shave your hair off and then murder you, so then when they put your body in the casket, then you're not gonna have any hair. You're gonna look like an old fart lady who didn't have hair for the last 40 years and probably has wrinkles and arthritis and all this stuff. So, when can I dye my hair? Never. Don't dye your hair, or you'll know what happens. But anyway, on to the next question. Why does he flirt on text but not in person? Our first date, he was polite and we chatted, but he talked so much about the same subject in himself. Every time I tried to change the subject or be flirtatious, he continued naming bands and types of music. Interesting at first, but not after an hour. It was at a karaoke bar, and he was neg about every person, even when I sang and everyone complimented me. He didn't say anything. When men approached me, he ignored me. I'm polite and not flirty. A drunk guy was too close, and I turned to my date for cover, but he walked away. He didn't make one flirtatious move towards me, even when I hinted that we should sit in his car. Then he texted me very sexual, flirty messages. I'm looking for sex and would sleep with him if he was sweet in person, but I'm afraid he'd go back to Mr. Boring again. So here's the dealio, is I'm kinda like this guy. I mean, really, I act really flirtatious in text because, I mean, it gives you the anonymity that, in-person communication that you don't have. It really, I feel like I can say anything in text and then just throw the rest of my emotions out the window, and it's all about sex and send me nudes, and I'm a really good kisser, and yeah, I mean, it's usually also to people that I don't like. I don't really like in real life. I mean, I will flirt in text, but not in person. I mean, I am the exact same thing as this person. I figure that a lot of people are kind of like this. But he could have been high, he could have been on cocaine, he might not like you at all, he might have this secret government job, and he's gonna, go and kill the president or something like that, and it's gonna end up the reason that he wasn't flirting with you in person is because he's actually gonna use you as, a distraction. Well, he goes in and, murders, someone important, like he murders Castro, but takes you back in time and stuff, and then, whoa, we gotta get to the next question. Alright, next question is from Cece. Will Kim Kardashian have sex with me? Of course Kim Kardashian will have sex with you. She will have sex with anybody. She had sex with Ray J. Come on, man. Next question. Will I be a junior next year? I moved from Mexico to the USA last year. Blah, 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 blah. No. Go back to Mexico. We don't want you here. We don't want any of your kind here. Just go, okay? Go harvest asparagus. Thank you. Next question, alright. Ways I can earn money, question mark? I am 13, just looking for some money. I want to save up for college or something. My goal is to have $700, $800. Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy, but $700, $800 is not going to get you to college. Excluding the money I already have by 2015. Any place I can get a real job. I live in an apartment complex. What kind of jobs can I do for my neighbors? Any other ideas and blah, 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 blah. This is actually something that I was really interested in when I was around your age, man. I mean, I always really wanted to make money, but there was really no way to make money. And, I mean, really the only thing that you can do is watch children walk dogs and mow people's lawns. I mean, you can try to make YouTube videos and try to make money off of those. You can try to sell stuff on the internet. You just really, it's all up to like originality and what you can think of. But really, you can always sell yourself for sex. I mean, that right up there. I mean, there's creeps on the internet that will buy 13-year-old male nude pictures for probably upwards of $1,000 each. So throw out the $700 to $800. You can get, 4 G's if you just take a couple racy pictures in the bathroom and send them to Jim Bob Sherwood down the road. I mean, I'm sure that he would love those, really. And you could be anonymous on the internet. You can always sell your dad's laptop, sell your mom's iPad. Yeah. So go on one of those penny auction websites where you can buy stuff for like an iPhone for like $2, and then go out and sell that for $10, and so you can make a like what is that, 500% profit. These are all great ideas, man. I hope I've helped you out, even though you'll probably never watch this video. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been episode 1 of Advice Nobody Asked For, and I will see you guys in the next